Perek Chelek, Daf Kuftes, sponsored L'Refuah Shlema for Yair Rafael ben Shulamis. By Yishalach es ha'orev, Noach sent out the raven. The raven accused Noach of desiring his mate. He dismissed his suspicion, but subsequently sent out the dove. The verse states, Vayishalach me'ito, he was sent from the upper deck. The kosher dove, loyal to its partner, lived on Noach's floor. Source of prohibition to not cohabit in the ark. The command was to enter separately, and remain that way until they left the ark, where it states, leave together. Three species that did not abide by the prohibition. Number one, dogs. Their punishment is they must be chained not to bite. Number two, ravens. It spits seed to propagate. Number three, cham. His skin was discolored. The dove brought back an olive branch. It preferred bitter olives provided by Hashem rather than honey provided by humans. Eliezer questioned Shem how they provided individual diets for all species. It was very difficult. Day and night eaters were fed on time. The Zekisa Noach accidentally learned it ate worms, so he needed bran and waited until it became wormy. The lion was feverish not to attack other animals. The Armashina bird, who did not overburden Noach, was blessed with longevity. Shem questioned Eliezer their battle strategy against the four kings. Hashem sent the angel Michael to assist them. They threw dust that turned into swords and straw into arrows. This parallels a story later in our history. A gift of precious stones and pearls sent to Caesar with Nachum Gamzu was stolen by the inn owners where he slept and replaced with dirt. Nachum on arrival was taken out to be executed. Elijah appeared as an officer suggesting it may have magical powers. They tested the dust by conquering a difficult province. Caesar sent him back with a chest full of gold. The next generation who lost their share was the Dor HaFlaga. Their sin was, number one, build a tower to axe a hole in the sky, allowing rainwater to drain slowly to prevent another flood. Number two, Rabbi Yirmiyah ben Eliezer stated there were three groups of people whose objective was to protect themselves from another flood. The first group assumed living high up would protect them, were scattered ve'fitzam Hashem. The second group assumed their ancestors were destroyed for theft. They committed to each other, symbolized by the tower, but served idols. Hashem confused their language, Bolal Sfas Kol Haaretz. Not able to communicate, they dispersed. Third group built a tower to wage war against Hashem. They were transformed into spirits and demons, losing their Tzelon Elokim, their likeness to Hashem. The top third of the tower burned, corresponding to those who promoted idol worship. The middle remained, corresponding to those thinking it could protect them as a warning to future generations. The bottom disintegrated, corresponding to those who intended to attack Hashem. One who saw the airspace above it forgot his learning. The Anshe Sodom lost their share in the world to come. The proof. Number one, a verse states they were Ra'im in this world, the Chatoim in the world to come. Number two, Rav Yehuda expounds Ra'im begufan licentious and Chatoim b'mamonim, sinful with their money, Lashem to curse him, Ma'od to defy him. A Brisa proves Ra refers to evil with their money. One unwilling to lend on the sabbatical year is described as V'ra Eincha. Chatoim refers to licentiousness. Yosef states to Eshes Potiphar, V'chatasi lelokim. Lashem, cursing, Ma'od, murdering. The cause. The Gemara states prosperity made them arrogant. They were self-sufficient, not needing imported goods. Additionally, they robbed and murdered to discourage tourism. A list of their heinous crimes. Number one, they toppled the leaning wall on wealthy people. They then stole their money. Number two, they gave unsuspecting tourists balsam they placed with their valuables. At nightfall, they would smell it, dig their way in, and steal the victim's money, clothing, starving them to death. Number three, they stole from orphans and took pledges from widows for imaginary debts. Number four, they grazed stolen flocks and stolen fields. Laws of Sodom. Number one who owns an ox must graze all oxen of Sodom for 1 day. One who does not own an ox must graze them for 2 days. One shepherding animals can shepherd more, whereas one not shepherding is burdened. An orphan angered by this law killed them, demanding 2 hides. 2. One who crosses a ford pays 1 zuz. One who crosses another way pays 2. Number 3, a man who caused his fellow's wife to miscarry must impregnate her for the lost fetus. Number 4, one who cuts a donkey's ear uses it until it grows back. Number 5, one who injured it by drawing blood could charge the victim for bloodletting. Number 6, one crossing a river by ferry boat paid 4 zuz. One who swam paid 8. A launderer did not pay so they beat him. The court required he pay for bloodletting and 8 for crossing. Eliezer Eved Avram, in a similar situation, hit the judge and demanded payment for bloodletting. Number 7, their hotels had one-size beds. They would cut legs of those too tall and stretch those too short. Eliezer avoided this torture, claiming a vow never to sleep on a bed after his mother's demise. Number 8, poor people received money but could not purchase food. They wrote their names on coins retrieved after his death. A girl truly charitable was smeared with honey and eaten by bees. Number 9, one who invited outsiders to a wedding was stripped of his clothes. Eliezer, when questioned by a guest who invited him, he would say, "You." The accused, fearful, left. He scared all the wedding guests until he was left alone to eat the whole meal. Number 10, sodomites who would collectively steal from brick and vegetable owners laid out to dry, making it impossible for the victim to make a claim. If you're enjoying Daf 5, please click on the link below, subscribe, and become a sponsor. Thank you.